Hello my guys, hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. It's a brand new day. Today is a Thursday, so I've come back again with another video. I told you last time guys I was sick, that's why I have not been putting out content consistently like before. However, each time I get some energy I come out here to give you guys some sort of content such that you guys can be learning from. And that's why guys, you need to subscribe, because the more you subscribe, the more I get the energy to be putting out such content. So I'm going to be taking you through the lower time frame strategies that you can use to extract money out of the market. Personally, I've been using the Alchemist, but that one is now for the high time frame. On the lower time frame, it is a little bit not as accurate as it is on the high time frame. All the people who teach Alchemist will be starting from the weekly, coming down. Anyone who is starting from the 4 hour, 1 hour, that one is not giving you accurate information. It can work, but the chances of it holding is they are very low. So now we have I have USD JPY, but I'm going to be taking you through some of the trades I took this week, and also I think there is one trade that is still brewing up that you can take advantage. So I'll give you that signal. If you can take advantage of it, well and good, but it is all on you and what you can decide. However, we have 680 subscribers, so guys who have not subscribed and are watching the videos, kindly subscribe to the channel, because you're losing nothing, and the more you subscribe, the more we get the energy to make more videos like this. We make premium content for you to learn from. So I'll just give you a few seconds, you subscribe, and then I'll start off with the videos. Okay, so I'll start off with the video. So now this was USD JPY. USD JPY dropped here, leaving us the good supply zone. Price retraced, went back, tapped into the zone, respected it for the first time, dropped but did not go far. Price came to the area, blew the area, stopping out everybody. I don't think there is anyone who has not stopped out by this week. Stopped out everybody and then dropped very well. So sometimes price just want to do some manipulation before it can proceed to the right direction. So it is not that you're wrong, price just wanted to manipulate you out, but that is not the reason as to why we're here. So I'm going to start with BTC. Remember I told you we're going to be getting trades on the lower time frames. So remember the setup that I gave you guys. So let me come to yeah, this one here. So BTC has been buying, and all our buys have been mainly from these zones here. So we have, you remember the setups that I've been giving you guys: a rally, a base, a rally. So price retraces and comes, taps into the zone, and then starts buying. So BTC bought from this zone, went up to make another higher high, and then we bought from here. BTC went up, gave us a higher high. Our take profit was here, and we took that take profit. I think that was a 1:3 point something. So it was a 1:3 point. I think it was, we held up to 3.1. This is 3.08, so 3.1, around 200 pips. But if you held for long, it would still continue. Then after that, BTC gave another rally, base, rally, or you would say drop, base, dropping, incision candle, engulfing candle. So you just mark that area, mark that incision candle very well like that, and then wait to buy when price comes from that area. Of course, stop losses are always slightly below. That would be an unknown around 60 pips, and then we target the previous high, that is 1 is to 2.9, but almost 1 is to 3, because if you can see it went up to 1 to 3.5, but then retraced and closed below. But up to here, if your target was here, it was hit, and then those are two well articulated trades for on BTC USD. We had another zone here, but BTC was not willing to come back here, to come back down there. So that is on the 3 hour. Let me see on the 2 hour. If it was clear, it was still clear on the 2 hour. So we shall proceed, and then we have one on US oil. Now people have not had a trade this week. Let me give you one. This one is on US oil. This one is on US oil. Guys, US oil is going to buy from this zone, and this is going to be my, I think it should be my thumbnail. Someone told me the thumbnails I'm putting out are not great. That's why I'm not getting more people to click and view my videos. I think he's right, so I'm going to look into getting someone who can draft for me better thumbnails. Let me refine this. You see, the problem with refining these things is that you miss out on the trades. That's why I don't want to refine. You should only look to refine the things if you have small accounts. But if you have enough account, you don't look to refine. You're going to miss out on these trades. So the stop loss is around 40. Okay, let's make it 45. 45 pips. That is 1 is to 3. You're making a 1 is to 3 here with the US oil. That is 144. So US oil is buying from there, guys. There is also support and resistance at that area, guys. US oil is buying from here. Don't say I didn't warn you. So we have resistance broken, turns into support, and then price shoots up, breaking the previous, all the previous lower highs have been broken to make another high. So what are we waiting for price to come to this area, tap us in, and then we shall go to the moon. So it is a clear setup. I don't know, no way I can get a clear one, but I think that one is okay. Let me see on the 2 hour. The 2 hour, that is what we have now. On the 2 hour, even the support and resistance is very clear. Look at it, guys. This is support, broken, turns into resistance, we make a high. So when price comes back here, we buy. Guys, we're buying US oil. That is the signal I was telling you about. If you have not entered any trade this week, you have US oil looking at you. So don't say that we didn't tell you. Don't say that we are selfish. We have told you we are buying US oil. And also, people who trade chart patterns, this is a head and shoulder. This is a head and shoulder. If I can draw my line here like this, like that, and then stretch it out, guys, what do you see? This is a left shoulder, this is a head, and this is a right shoulder. So price is coming to test on the right shoulder, and then we go up. Let me go to the daily, to the 4 hour. You see on the 4 hour, very clear, head and shoulder. This is a high. This high is higher than this, so this is a higher high. So we are coming to test here, and we go up. Guys, we are buying US oil. If you don't have your entries there, you should be having them now. Don't say I didn't warn you. And this is going to be my, it's called what, guys? told you I have flu. It is called wallpaper, thumbnail. It is going to be my thumbnail. So guys, we're buying US oil. Don't say I didn't tell you. So let's proceed. Then we had GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY, when you drop to the, let's say the 2 hour, people were buying from this zone here, and it tapped in and bought for some time, but later came back and took you out, and then others were buying from this zone, So it came and took them out. Me, I was patiently waiting, buying from under here, and I will tell you why I was waiting to buy from under here. There, you see the movement, guys? Hey, told you, trade with me and you're going to be winning all the way. Why was I buying from here? Simple. Daily time frame. When I went to the daily time frame, let's remove this rubbish. When I went to the daily time frame, guys, what do you see on the daily time frame? What do you see? You see that we have a rally, no, not a rally, a base, a rally. We have support that was broken, that turned into resistance, and then price shot up. Huh? Let me show you on the line chart. This is now the best. This is the best thing when you analyze, when you do your top-down analysis from the highest time frame. Now you see this was support, resistance, resistance. Price came back, broke it, and used it as support, and then it shot up, making this high. This is the same thing that is happening on US oil. So after you put your candlestick, and then let me remove this. Where do you see the indecision candle, guys? Where did the price start moving highly? It was here, this candle here. So you come and mark it. Let me get a new one. You come and mark your indecision candle here. You see it, guys? This candle here. You see that one? Mark it very well, but I always want to mark from the body. However, on the body price is not happening, but don't worry, we are going to go to the lower time frame and you see. So it is where price rejected from, and this is a daily resistance, guys. That means that resistance is so strong. So when you come here, this is now where the juice is, guys. You see those candles? Mark to the week, there. Good, you're good to go. So you're going to reduce up to there. You see, guys, on the 4 hour how it is clean. Now people are buying from here, others were buying from here. There was nothing here, guys. There was nothing here. The real zone was from the daily time frame. You just need to go to the daily, get your support and resistance accurate, and then come and trade on the 4 hour. Then you caught this long trade. Oh my god, this was a beautiful catch. 32 pips. Right now you are in a profit of 1:397, and I know it is going to make a new higher high. So you're going to get a 1:4, 1:5 from there. This was a very beautiful trade, and the same trade happened on Chef JPY, but on Chef JPY it was a little bit clear. Now this is a trade I caught last week, guys. Remember, it gave me take profit from here, and then I moved out my position. However, it has kept on going. It is still even going to the upside. So it was the same setup: support, resistance, 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 broken, turns into support. So we buy from there. We bought. Look at where it is right now. Very good. And then we went to Euro GBP. Euro GBP, now this is what is happening on Euro GBP, and I'm not happy with Euro GBP. With my broker, okay, not Euro GBP. So this is Euro GBP, guys. Price came, tapped into the zone and went up. However, on my broker, that is Exness, price did not reach the zone. Price stopped at around here. So I don't know why price stopped there. Price did not tap into the zone, and it is already going up. So I'm really disappointed with my broker, because right now I should be in this trade. Remember, I was stopped out on this trade here. Let me show you. I was stopped out on this trade with this long wick here. This one did not stop me out. It is this one that stopped me out. And then I said, okay, cool, let me wait for another setup. I waited. Price made a high, breaking this previous supply zone. Price making a high. So I knew it was going to buy from this area. Set my buy entries here. However, on my broker, I was not triggered in. Yet on the chart, I see prices going in my direction. So I'm really disappointed with Exness. So now we have a trade that is brewing on NZD JPY. People who are not on NZD JPY right now, you can go and buy NZD JPY. Why? Because if you come to the Lele time frame, you see it is a head and shoulder, an inverted head and shoulder. Look, this is a left shoulder, this is a head, this is an inverted right shoulder. So it is a head and shoulder on the daily time frame. And when you come to the 4 hour, you have a supply zone. You have previous. Let me show you. This is support, this is resistance, broken, turns into support, leaving a something on JPY is what is happening on NZD JPY. There is a demand zone here. You can call it a drop, a base, a rally. Look at that engulfing candle, or you can you can call it what? You can call it a rally, a base, a rally, whatever you want to call it. We are buying. Stop losses here. You can buy right now. Stop losses here. The take profit is up here. Take profit is up here, guys. So it is 1:3, 100 pips. So don't say I didn't warn you. That is NZD JPY. This is an inverted head and shoulder. We are buying up to here. So I think that is all. I'll just say something on this lousy pair. I like this pair. This is US 30 Dow Johnson. So we've had setups on US 30 that has been not being triggered, and what I like, why I like US 30 is that it has precision in entries. Once it gives you a demand zone or a supply zone, it is going to use it, but it is going to be a tight one, so it is good for entering full margins. If you see a setup for full margin, so this was a setup for full margin, this one here. However, price did not tap us in. This is resistance broken with a demand zone here. It did not tap us in. Then it proceeded, and then it gave us another one up, and I want you to see what I'm telling you. So we have one here. So this is the resistance broken with a demand zone, turns into support. So we're just going to mark that demand zone. You see how it tapped in full margin. You enter there, full margin. Right now you'd be in how much profits? After price entering, it has moved to 120 pips. You'd be risking 50 to make 120. That is 1:2. That is how US 30 can move. And we had another setup that was not triggered here. Now this one, you had to mark the full candle in order for you to be triggered. However, if you drop to the 4 hour, because we don't end on the daily, let me just drop in the 4 hour and show you this, guys. On the 4 hour, this is where the setup was here. Price did not tap me in. Even when you come to this one on the daily, you would get it even here, but then that meant your stop loss was going to be big. But this one, you don't have to worry about the stop loss as long as you see a clear engulfing candle and an indecision candle on US 30. That one, just take it. Then the one for the daily setup, it is here. They had a lot of indecision candles, very many indecision candles. So if you refine this up to here, the problem is with refining this is that you will miss out. I think we missed out. Yes, you see, you were not tapped in, and then immediately price shot up. So I think that is all, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Price has made another higher high, so we are just expecting price should come and tap us in on US 30. We keep waiting. So thank you for watching. Also for subscribing. If you're not subscribed yet, guys, subscribe to the channel. You're always going to get premium content from our channel. So that is all for today. Go and watch, practice, backtest, practice. You're going to get used. The more you be on the charts, the more you're going to be able to see these setups. So that has been our video on the lower time frame entries. I wish you the best of today. Bye. Next time, someone told me to do a video about synthetic indices. I think next time I'm going to be thinking about that. That is all for today. Bye.